Millions of people walk into this world to take something and go. But there are very few people who walk into this world to give back something. And these people who give back are known as change makers. The unknown change makers.
Hello, I'm your Humor Ram. Today's change maker is Zane Cuxton, a person from pharmaceutical industry, became the world's best face reader. Let's go and find out how was his journey.
Welcome, sir, to my
Morning.
program, The Change Makers. It's really a great pleasure to meet you. Please, it will be nice if we can share something.
My name is Zane Cuxton. What brought me into this? Let me frame it this way. What actually do you think a human being wants in life? One, probably what they're looking for is money, right? Number two is for status. Three is control over others. Four is to be a superior human being. So, incidentally, during that particular period, I was forced, I use the word forced, to attend a 2-day workshop on body language. I was very skeptical, but due to various reasons, since I was forced, I had to attend it. So, initially, I did concentrate on body language, reading body language, interpreting it. I was in the pharma industry, I was in sales. So in sales, you'd agree with me, sir, that what happens is, if you could actually read what is going on in the customer's mind, then probably you have a upper hand. I was pretty successful in sales because of body language. While going through body language, I did somehow think, or the thoughts in my mind said, that there is something more to this. And that's when I started observing faces. Now, my journey in face reading is almost 40 years. I'm one of the very few people in the world who teaches face reading. When you come to face reading, I will tell you today we have come to an extent that starting from your first breath you take to your last breath, anything and everything can be predicted by a good face reader. So how we go about face reading is we read the shapes of the face, texture. Every line on your face has a meaning. Every mole, every scar, everything has a meaning. So, if you ask me, I will tell you, okay, I'm not a religious person. I'm pretty spiritual. Other people believe in religion. But whatever our beliefs are, one thing we believe that there is a greater power than us. So whether you talk about God or you talk about the Great One, everything in your life is already written on your face. Certain times what happens, certain things can be changed by our thinking process and actions. Whereas there is something which I refer to as later destiny, which cannot be changed. That is already scripted. The first question was, how many types of face reading? If you do a Google search, you will find that a reference is made to Alexander the Great's teacher, who was Aristotle, who used to use face reading. Now, what Aristotle, when Alexander came to power, he recognized this particular talent in Aristotle and he said, why don't you act as a recruitment manager, as today we call it, as a recruiter. So Aristotle only used to look at a person's face and the right person used to go to the right job. Today we can do it. It is 100% possible. So career counseling absolutely can be done. Now, what happened is, as years went by, this particular skill, which the Greeks possessed, was not transferred from person to person and it gradually died out. The second school of face reading is the Chinese school, which is making a gradual revival today. A lot of people have interest in the Chinese school. The third school is the Indian school, which is a very secretive school. The secretive reason being, there's a guru, you call him a Swamiji, etc. What he does, he only imparts this knowledge to a particular Shishya. So, certain people say this is spiritual power or this is a religious gift, God's given gift. according to me. If you could learn certain things, then I don't see religion playing a part. Of course, yes, we are spiritual in thing. We ensure that this is not taught to anybody who can misuse it. Chances of misusing the skill is tremendous. If I don't share this knowledge, if I don't teach, what's going to happen when I die? This will die out with me.
Okay,
It's taken me 40 years to develop this, to research this in depth. So 40 years of whatever work you're giving goes for a waste. So that's when I decided to teach. Ladies and gentlemen, I think all of you, when I say all of you, include me into it. We have been taken for a ride very often. We have trusted the wrong people. People have stabbed us from behind. Maybe if you're a recruiter, you recruited the wrong person and created a disaster in your organization. Right? Wrong person. Sometimes marriages, married to the wrong person, ended in a divorce ceremony. Let's not talk about it. Right? Now, all these can definitely be avoided if you can read a face. Now, not only this. Now, there's a certain part of face reading where basically looking at a face, in less than 5 minutes, you can diagnose whatever's wrong with a person. For example, even let's talk about a heart attack. You can predict a heart attack 2 years before you actually get a heart attack without any sort of medical scanning or anything. You can predict. You can predict thyroid, you can predict suicidal tendencies. And trust me, you can spot a suicide bomber in less than 60 seconds. That's the challenge I will give you. As far as face reading is concerned, mine is a 60-second challenge. 60 seconds, and we will tell you what actually is a person. Sometimes face reading is a cursor.
Yes, okay.
I'll tell you, let's imagine that you're a close friend of mine.
Okay.
And on your face, I can see that you're not going to live for the next 6 months.
Okay.
What do I do with that? Can I tell you that? Or do I keep it to myself?
You can, yeah.
Now, if I tell you that,
Yes.
maybe it's off my chest, but it's going to make next 6
Yes,
months miserable for
Yeah,
you.
very true.
And if I don't tell you that, carrying it within myself is going to make life miserable for me.
Okay.
So these are sometimes the challenges which you face.
Thank you.
Sometimes you see a person and you say, okay, this person, it's written on the face.
Okay.
This person is not going to last for so long.
Yeah.
My plans is to teach face reading to the maximum number of people in the world so that, one, by learning, you can get to know about yourself well. You can change your lifestyle. I think all of us would like to be better human beings. That is one. Two is, all fake Swamijis, Babas, all their myths can be busted. So this is what I plan to do, to teach the maximum number of people before I close my eyes. I would like to teach the maximum number of people face reading.
So thank you very much, Zane.
Most
It's
welcome,
been
sir.
a
My
great pleasure.
That was Zane Cuxton. What a journey of face reading. So interesting, no? Okay, we'll meet again with another program, with another change maker. Until then, take care and subscribe my channel. Bye.